Casper and Dennis here for Submission Radio, standing here with Sam Alvey. Post-fight, after your big win over Dan Kelly, the big knockout, tell us, did you expect the fight to go so quickly?
I didn't. I was telling all my friends, he said, if you're going to bet on the second round. I was looking for the knockout. If he got the takedown, I was going to try and work off my back, but I was expecting a second round knockout.
I think a lot of people, given Dan's last performance, they expected the knockout. You've obviously got two really big knockouts in row, Cesar Ferrari being your last one. Did you expect Dan to stand with you?
I didn't, and it's because of, I've got a big record and I've got a lot of knockouts in it, and he's a judo submission guy, so I really thought he was going to push me up against a cage, and he was kind of working towards it. He was getting me cornered a little bit, and we were going from there. The goal was to not get taken down by him.
Now, Sam, you fought in Sydney previously. Now, Adelaide, is it a plan of yours just to basically go around Australia KOing people until you make it all around?
I love Australia. Any chance I can come out here, I'm going to be here. If they got to fight for me next week, I'll be here.
With performances like that, you're welcome pretty much every weekend. Let's talk post-fight. You called out Elias Theodorou. You know, he loves his hair. It's a big thing for him. You want to wager that hair. Tell us about this call-out. Why Elias? There's a lot of people in the UFC with beautiful hair. Why Elias of all people?
We were kind of looking at who we wanted to fight next, and there were a couple options, and my wife came across this, and I've been fighting a lot of tough guys, TUF guys, and he was the winner of the Tough Smashes, and he is full of himself, and I would love a chance to knock his hair plugs out. I'd get in there, and I'd take it to him. I mean, he could do anything he wanted there. He could try to, but I'd win that fight.
Let's talk about the matchup. What do you see as your advantages over Elias? Obviously, he's highly touted. What do you see as your advantages over him?
I think my biggest advantage is I'm not full of myself. I'm not going to stop halfway through and say, hi, Mom, which was, it was what it was. But if he does it to me, I'm going to knock his teeth out. He's got to take me serious.
Yeah, the matchup is fantastic on paper, but obviously him being a model, first of all, are you serious about the hair versus hair wager? Do you really want to wager hairs and expect him to shave his head bald? And of course, him being a model and loving his hair, do you think he'll take you up on that one?
I don't think he's going to take me up on it because I don't think he thinks he's going to win. But yeah, absolutely. He beats me, I'll shave my head, and I hope that, when I beat him, he shaves his head. Bet, it's a real bet. Take it.
Now, post-fight, Tom Wright mentioned he wasn't too happy. He had something spray tanned onto your chest. It was a sponsor. How did that go down? Did you know anything about that you couldn't do this? And did you have a bit of a chat with the UFC after the fight about it?
Yeah, I had a perfect tan on my chest. I'm the most pale fighter in the UFC. I thought it was hilarious. The UFC did not, or maybe the commission didn't of Adelaide. Either way, I'm incredibly sorry. I didn't mean to break any rules, I swear. It was not greasy. It was literally just a spray tan that said perfect tan on a guy who is not perfectly tan.
It's funny because we were having a bit of a chat to him, and they mentioned that before the fight, they were trying to get it off. Tell us, what were some of the methods the UFC was trying to do to get rid of that tan for you?
Sandpaper?
Blowtorch. They were trying everything. It was on me tight, though. And again, I didn't know I wasn't allowed to. It's apparently in the bylines. I just missed that when I signed. So it'll never happen again, I swear. But yeah, it was unfortunate.
It's something that you won't really have to worry about in the future with this Reebok deal kicking in. Obviously, that's, a couple of months away. By the time you fight next, it'll probably be in full effect. What do you think of this Reebok deal? We're getting a lot of people's thoughts on it. Some people aren't happy, some people are. How does this work out for Sam Alvey?
I love the Reebok deal. The sponsors that want to continue working with me, I'll work with them outside of the cage. I think I'm worth more than the 15 minutes that they'd be on my butt or my banner. And I can work with them outside of the cage. While I'm in the cage, though, Reebok is my sponsor. That they've done a great thing for the sport. They're really going to help progress us to the next level, and I will be honored to wear them on my feet and my butt.
Let me ask you something, Sam. We're getting a lot of stories. We've spoken to a lot of fighters this past weekend. Some of them talking about sponsors that actually never paid them, or that basically just disappeared on them. To us, we thought it'd be a fairly rare thing, but apparently it's pretty common. Have you ever had anything like that happen, where somebody sponsored you and then you just never got the payment?
I've had slow payments before, but I've never been completely ripped off on a payment. And even the slow payments, they've always been in contact with me. But I've been blessed to work with my sponsors that I have, and hopefully I'll be able to keep working with them in the future.
Final question, Sam. At the weigh-ins, you're wearing some very sexy Daisy Dukes. Can we expect to see more of this from you in the future? And who came up with the idea for the sexy new look for Sam Alvey?
This look here was all credit of my beautiful wife. She bought them and surprised me with them. I thought, oh, that'll be fantastic. Every weigh-in I try and make a little more fun, and I think people are really getting, maybe turned on a little bit by my weigh-in photos. So yeah, we can keep expecting to see a few more pretty unique outfits.
No doubt we're extremely turned on, Sam. Congratulations on your big win. Hopefully we'll see you in Australia again.
Hey, thank you very much. I can't wait to be in Australia again.